Hi guys, it's Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and I am here with the new moon in Capricorn tarot readings for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. How you guys doing, Gemmies? Let's see, I just did a couple of videos, and then right before I did this one, I got the impulse to switch up my decks, and so today I've got actually, I didn't even think of it that way. You guys are beautiful. They're twins, sort of, okay? The Cosmic Tarot and the Bianco Nero Tarot, okay? I specifically purchased this deck to complement this deck, and I love it. They're actually, like, this is one of the few decks I have that has a decidedly masculine energy to it, and the Bianco Tarot is just kind of a badass bitch of a deck, and I love them. So, ooh, I had this weird impulse to pick them up and shuffle them together. I'm being such a Gemini right now. My thoughts are everywhere. Okay. So anyways, there's a reader that I love called, it's San Tarot, S-A-N. And she has two decks that she uses, one big stack, and she shuffles them together. I just gave birth to that idea. It might end up happening. Okay, so anyways, nonetheless, now I'm actually trying to resist the impulse to combine these two decks. Okay, I'm going to think it through a little bit more. Anyways, I decided to switch up my decks, and then also I decided that I want a little snack, and I was like, okay, well, what do I got for snacks? And I realized when I went to the bodega earlier, I bought myself a Twix. There's two of them, you guys. There's two of them. So it's just the perfect time to do a reading for my twins. Okay, we made it. We made it. We survived. We made it through our Gemini full moon period. So moving on now to the Capricorn new moon. It does begin and end with an eclipse. This period from December 26th to January 10th. Okay. So I did an astro forecast about it in a whole separate video. This is just incense right here. And if you want to check that out, it's there, okay? This reading is all about you, okay? It's the last round of new moon readings for the year, and I just kind of, I gotten really busy with work and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to do readings for every sign, and I wanted to get that done for you guys. So Happy New Year to you, all right? Yeah, let me go ahead, and I actually have a brand new deck on the table today. I bought this just this afternoon when I was out for a walk. The Vintage Wisdom Oracle. So for a lot of my other readings, I use the self-care deck to start off, just because it's a really good idea to get an idea of what are the present energies before we begin to shape a message. Oh, that's not going to be hard, Geminis. We got the card Expression. That's the most Gemini card I could possibly imagine. All right, so, pardon me. There's a book that has definitions, and I'm going to, like, little explanations of each card, and so I'm going to go to that in a second, but first I want to channel these intuitive messages before I get too far ahead of myself, you guys. These readings are dated, but they do not expire. You will, if it resonates with you, you have found it at the right time. Okay, if it doesn't resonate with you, hit me up for personal. All that information, my contact info is below. I'm doing those live now as live, well, I can still do a video reading if we need to, if we can't match up on availability and stuff like that. Okay, so nonetheless, information's below. Relationship roles might be reversed, and timelines are fluid. Okay, so basically, like, I might be talking about something that's in the recent past, but it's happening now or something like that. Okay, so keep an open mind, but don't force a message, okay, if it's not for you. It's just pass it on to somebody that it might be for, or it might help you actually gain some understanding for somebody in your life and what they're going through, okay? This is some Gemini energy, okay? Because here's what, I was talking to Sagittarius, because their first card that they got was Thought. And I was talking about how the difference between Gemini and Sagittarius, because they're both on this axis. Oh, I thought my cats were doing something. It's my dryer. they're both on this axis where they are, it's all about thought and mentality, okay? It's mutability, but it's air, okay? So Mercury ruled, and then fire, Jupiter ruled, okay? The difference is that Sagittarius is very philosophical energy, whereas Gemini is it's very creative. It's very much just about communication versus philosophy. And it's very, very creative. And Geminis are typically very, very expressive people. And so what this is like all these mind butterflies came to her as like caterpillars. And that's what Gemini has this amazing ability to do, to transform thought and create a new expression. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay. But a lot of this is done in the shadows, is what I feel. Okay. Well, I'm going to look this up. Okay. Thank you guys for being here for me. If you're new, you're like, thanks for being here. I'm glad you found me. Please like, share, subscribe, send it to Deborah. If it's not for you and you think you have a friend who's going to benefit, for sure share this. Okay. Expression. I'm going to just skim it kind of because I'm not going to read both these pages. All right. Her face concealed behind a gossamer veil. Her intense gaze and regal headdress are evocative of the veiled Isis, the Egyptian goddess of the divine feminine, the mother of all things, the keeper of nature's secrets. It's a vital place for discretion and self-restraint. But to be true to the spirit within requires us to express our authentic selves. We can barely help it. It's what it is to be Gemini, okay? But actually, Geminis can match the energy of the people that are around them, okay? That's facts. We can often, it's just because, like, Mercury takes, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm getting all these parallels. Mercury takes the shape of that which contains it, okay? So it's this liquid and you pour it into like a cube and it's going to take the shape of a cube. If you, pour it into like, a little Santa Claus cookie cutter, it's going to take the shape of a Santa Claus cookie cutter. So Geminis have a tendency to be very chameleon-like, and they blend into their different environments. And I think really what this is trying to say is like, don't forget to just like fully remain yourself in whatever environment you're in, okay? Let your thoughts be your own. Okay, so the presence of the expression card invites you to look closer for any restrictive fears that might veil the glory of your God-given authentic self-expression. Because sometimes when you find yourself, and I'm this way because, I got my moon in Gemini, I'm in different social groups, I become a different part of myself. Okay, there's a bunch of us in here, so I don't just like have one friend group. I have a friend group for all my personalities, okay, for all of my outlets that I need. And the thing is, if you come to identify too much with that group, it waters down your individuality. Verbal communication, this is vital. Verbal communication is just one aspect to self-expression. When words fail, there are many ways to interact with the world. Find your voice and innovate new ways to do things through the creative arts, the way you dress, or how you relate to others and the world around you. However you feel moved to respond, be open to new ways of communicating, dare to risk, and then go forth and shine. These are some beautiful mind butterflies. And like I said, you are the transformer, the transmuter. They, like an idea can enter the mind of a Gemini and they get to working on it and like take it through that process. A caterpillar like totally breaks down to this goo before it reforms as a butterfly. And so like Gemini have this ability to take an idea and turn it into a myriad of creative expressions. Okay, so don't lose. It's just so beautiful. Don't lose sight of your individuality and your own creative expression. That's really nice. I'm going to set that right there. That's beautiful. I love that card. All right. So I had been using the Light and Shadow Tarot in honor of the eclipse, but I got another black and white deck. Actually, I have, well, it's more sepia, but I have a couple black and white decks. Oh, you guys. So I always joke that this deck has a little crush on me, because every time I touch this deck, I pick it up, it shows me the Two of Cups. It's in love with me. But maybe it's just in love with the other deck. Okay? But there's some serious twin energy going on between these two decks. So I've got this little velvet pouch that I keep them both in. I'm just washing the deck right now. And when I pulled them out and I unzip it, I just felt this giddiness, this joy. These two decks, sometimes I use them with other decks that they just really love to work together. I'm so overusing a single deck for readings. I don't know why. I got this collection now. So I just really like it. But I like things like double confirmation. I like the way the decks communicate with one another in the midst of a reading. But don't be surprised if I end up mixing these two decks together. We got energies coming out. All right, a Prince of Pentacles, which is a Knight. And a Seven of Cups. All right, so this is you. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the Prince of Pentacles he's out on a mission. Like, he has an objective. He has a goal to reach. He's got somewhere he's going to be. Because he's like, you know, he works for a king. And he's on his mission. And this knight is not, we don't even see him on a horse. We don't see him in action. But in the traditional Rider-Waite, Pamela Colman Smith images, we see the knights on horses, and then the Knight of Pentacles ain't going anywhere. He's surveying the landscape. He is the planner. He is the thinker ahead. He likes security and stability and predictability. So which is not you, Gemini. What are you going? What are you, a Taurus sun or something? That's me. Okay, so it might not be you. It might be somebody around you. Okay. And he's not really going anywhere. In fact, this guy, he's got his arms closed. He's not taking any action. He's kind of staring off into the distance. He's surveying things. He's checking things out. Before he goes anywhere, he needs to gather all the info so that he can have the most rational, logical approach to wherever it is that he's going. And this is him. He's dreaming. He's fantasizing. Okay. So while the Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, this guy, he's brainstorming. But there is the truth. Like, he doesn't know what to do yet. He doesn't know what to do yet. The Ace of Swords is reversed. Let's get a clarifier for each of them, please. He really likes to be shuffled too. Okay, so where is the Prince of Pentacles headed? Like, what's his destination? Mission is he on? It's usually a long-term mission, okay? Something that it's not like an in and out. It's something you really want to kind of like work on and build. Oh, snap. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So love reading. Ooh, okay. He wants to, okay. It's a masculine and a feminine energy. And I feel like they have been at a standstill. Okay. There's no, other than the 7 of Cups, which is in his mind. Oh, we got the 2 of Cups. And then everything else is swords. Okay. So there's a big miscommunication, or lack of communication, or lack of information, or even some sort of deception or something, but the facts are not out there. This Ace of Swords is not like a lack of something. It is the truth that exists. The truth that exists is not the truth. Okay? And that truth was irreconcilable with another truth. Do you know what I mean? It was leaving these two people in this dramatic stalemate. Okay? There's so much blue in this card, and that's throat chakra. I got my lapis lazuli stone today. Okay, so the story I've got, I mean, you guys, this is a divine pairing. These are two people literally cut from the same cloth. It's the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords reversed. And the story that I get is that this is the mission that he's on. He wants to talk to her. Maybe he wants to clarify something. Maybe he's just been holding back his feelings. But he wants to bring her an offer of love. The only problem is, she doesn't seem super open to receiving that offer right now. She might be the reason they're not in communication. It's confusion. It's bitterness. It is like, yo, I'm getting real freaking clairsentient right now. It's this feeling of, she feels very disrespected because she wasn't let in on all of the information. I don't know where that emotion came from, but that's very real. All right, I'm going to try to pull one more card from this one and tell me what's the block. Why is what's the reversal here? Okay, what's up with this queen? Ooh, snap. Tell me more about that. Damn. Ooh, ouch, you guys. Two of Pentacles. There is some juggling going on, okay? I'm sorry, but somebody got juggled here. That's why she's like, fuck. You guys, this is like really visceral right now. I'm trying not to curse. He wants to come towards her and she's like, you. You had me and you juggled me. Or you had me and you didn't make up your mind about it. You had me and you didn't make up your mind about it. But here's what's crazy. This same masculine energy that appeared to us, he is now the Knight of Pentacles. So he's on his mission. He's not there. He's not seated on his throne. He's got to complete his mission so that he can get there. He's going to become a king. That's his goal. So that's what he's envisioning right now. This plan to move towards this Queen of Swords and offer a partnership where he did not in the past. It might not have been a third-party situation. Like, it might not have been that he juggled, that the Queen of Swords is mad because she was juggled with somebody else, but that's what she was feeling. Underneath this, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay? So it's literally telling a story that it's very specific. It's not going to be for everybody. It's very specific, you guys. He was just very busy. And it looks like his thing is like, you have to understand, I was just working towards this thing that I needed, this thing that was on my path. I had my hands full. Because there's a 5 of Pentacles at the bottom. So she felt whatever was going on in his life, she felt out of the loop about it. And it offended her. And I'm like, when I was shoveling, and I'm like, why is she so mad though? And you can see that couple in the background. Okay. But this is, she's thinking, this is the King of Swords. And maybe the King of Swords and another woman. Maybe she's just thinking back about being with him. Okay? It's like a memory. You know what I mean? That's what's on her mind. That's why she's got, her heart chakra is blocked. Nuh-uh, you're not coming at me. I got this sword. But she's doing it from a place where she's protecting her. Sometimes she's got her sword right. She knows the truth and she has to protect herself from the reality of things. Sometimes she's just confused, and that's what puts her in a defensive position. But she ain't happy. Okay? She ain't happy. He's really thinking about this, though. Because we got Libra badge and this falcon. Okay. Is that called a Joshua tree? In the background? I don't know why the tree is really significant. Where is, you can see the tree. I don't know why. She mad. Why is she mad? And then this is the sequence that fell out. Because he broke her fucking heart, man. He broke her heart. He had her. And he broke her heart. For really, really devil energy. Low vibrational. Things like fear. Self-doubt. Philandering. I don't know why I heard the word philandering. Okay. So this person was answering this King of Swords who so offended this queen. He wants to explain, or what she understands, is that this was him in the past. He was sitting on his throne. He's not on his throne anymore, yo, because he's a knight now. Something happened in the meantime that demoted this man. Okay? He's appearing as the knight, but also the King of Swords. But in this journey towards her, he had her. He had her. And he fucking broke her heart. Sorry, you guys. These like, as this message is coming through, these guys are speaking. So that's what she's thinking about. That's what's on her mind. And I'm just going to go ahead and move over to the Bianco Nero Tarot. Okay. Wow. We're going to move these to the side. That's some really intense energies. And here's the thing, is like 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands at the bottom of that deck. He's coming with swords because that's what she's using to defend herself with. Okay. He came with, he's quite possibly an earth sign. But this time around, he's got to come with swords. Because he's got to figure it out. This 7 is assessment. So he's brainstorming. He's thinking back, well, what do I already know has worked and not worked in the past? What is it, 23 minutes in? Okay. This is an energy, you guys. This is an energy as we go on to the second deck. Whoa. Wheel of Fortune popped out. The times, I literally heard Bob Dylan. The times they are changing. I feel like this guy is not attached, this masculine energy, but also he sees her. Got this. Okay, so we got this 6 of Wands is very just prominent. It's present on the bottom of the deck. That's the soulmate card. That's a happy marriage, and I love it in this deck. It's really beautiful. Okay, Justice is sitting atop this Wheel of Fortune. She's blindfolded. Justice is sitting right on top of this Wheel of Fortune. You guys, there's some karmic stuff. Okay? Like I said, not all karma is bad karma. You guys, stop it. This Six of Swords came out, but look what he brought with him. This devil energy again. Don't come at me. Don't come at her with this devil energy. Okay? I don't like it, but I'm going to figure it out. This Six of Wands is times have changed, moving forward. Okay? I want to see what his intentions are all about. Two of Pentacles energy is still present here. He's still balancing a lot. He's still juggling a lot. Okay? The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Show me what this Two of Pentacles means. Show me, show me, show me. Seven of Cups there. Now I've got the cure stuck in my head. Show me, show me, show me. All right. That Queen of Swords is upright. Okay. Can I get another card? What was being juggled? I'm not going to read it, but man. Five of Cups fell out and the Five of Pentacles is on the bottom. He really does miss, like, this masculine energy really does feel left out in the cold, but I think he also knows that he got himself out there. He put himself in the doghouse. Can you show me what was being, what's the other pentacle? Queen of Swords is one. What's the other? What was being... Okay. There's a tremendous amount of indecision in the past. Okay. There was a lot of indecision in the past. And a lot of blockage. Okay. But also some baggage, I think. This is, we've got these two facing opposite directions. Okay, I don't mean to flip you off. Backs to one another. Okay, and then in between is the Six of Cups reversed. So he really, I think they probably miss each other. I'm going to be real with you. This was a power couple. There's hope on the bottom of the deck. We got 3 cards sitting over here. I want to see what they want. Dang. Oh, wow. You guys, he's messed up about this. He really feels left out in the cold. And he might even take pretty drastic action to remedy that. Okay. He might be feeling a little too controlling about the situation as well. But I really want to get to the heart of what is this guy was, the Two of Pentacles. That energy right there is there's still a little bit of indecision. Okay. There's still a little bit of indecision. Can I get some clarity on the new Two of Pentacles? Wow. They're both reversed 8s. And the star is still here. There's really a lot of hope for this connection, you guys, okay? This is a very strong connection that, I'm going to be real, the devil has gotten in between. Twice. 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 And that's just shadow self energy. I do also get the feeling that one or both people has the strong sense that this is fated, that this has to happen. Wow. Okay, so this first Two of Pentacles came out like in this past position. This queen felt slighted because she thought she was being juggled. And if you look at that, he is standing on the shore. And there's a boatway out there, you know, and there's some water. And we know that the tide is rising. We know that the tide is rising. But here's the thing. Look at that tide. Those waters are all up on him. Okay? He's not struggling to balance between these two things anymore. He's juggling. He wants to be able to juggle them both. It's the sun and the moon. Wow, that's tremendous. This is almost some magician energy that I'm feeling up on. That him juggling the sun and the moon is actually like conjuring that storm in some way, shape, or form. He's really seeking some sort of balance. And it's not talking to me a whole lot about what the Queen of Swords is, where she's at right now. And I think that's telling. That's a part of the message. She's not really speaking up. I would like some. Let's get these up. Okay. But he's not over this. He's not over this. He kind of broke his own heart here. He's not really over it. He wants to come make it right. I feel like he kind of feels like really innocent, like he's just been misrepresented in some way. But I'm going to be real with you guys. This devil keeps coming between them. And I don't mean to get like super esoteric, but I'm going to be real with you. Some people have such tremendous power united that there are forces that will try to keep them apart. Even if that power is just to heal one another and others around them. Okay. Can I see where the Queen of Swords is at now? She misses him. But she feels like she's being fair. Okay. She's being nostalgic, but at the same time, she's like, you broke a law. But I'm not sure that she sees that, you know, justice is blind. Justice sitting at the top of that Wheel of Fortune. And typically in the Eight of Swords, the central character is blindfolded. All right. She's got to act from this space because it's what she knows. Okay. But he's really not over this. What's the current Two of Pentacles? There's a lot. Geminis, you do that to me. There's a lot of cards on the table, but that's okay. Show me this Two of Pentacles. He would, it's just not time, I guess. I don't know what this is saying. He's taking a very passive stance to this situation. He hasn't made up. I mean, Judgment reverse can mean that you haven't made up your mind. Wow. They wanted me to show you that it's about emotions. Okay. And I thought, well, why didn't I go take a peek and just see where the Two of Pentacles is? Right under the Lovers reversed. You guys, this is a soulmate connection that's currently not in fulfillment. And when I say soulmate connection, I mean like these two souls really do have some learning and growing to do together. And it's coming together. Eight of Cups reversed here. But it's very much a work in progress. Okay. And I'm hearing humility. It's just going to take humility on the side of both people. But in this Two of Pentacles, that water's not very threatening. It's a feeling. It's a feeling for sure, because that's what water is. And it is vast. It is a vast ocean of feeling. But I feel like he kind of felt like he could tiptoe away from that. And now, there's still a little bit of indecision. But these waters are rising. The emotion behind this, the water, the rising tides, like this emotion that's forcing this decision to be. Something has to be done. Action has to be taken. So that's what he's doing. He's brainstorming. Do I? Yes. Okay. I'm going to take out a whole extra deck, you guys, okay? Geminis bring out the extra in me. This is deck number 4. Okay, we got the Magician. That's Mercury energy. All right. This Tower card. Really, this is somebody feels very, I think he feels very shut out. Whoever this Emperor, this masculine energy is. It could be, it doesn't have to be the male in the relationship, okay? He feels very shut out right now. And he doesn't feel like it's just, but she does. Sorry. His Six of Cups is reversed, and hers is upright. So he really definitely misses. He might even have some... It's so weird because I've got the Temperance card here. Because the feelings, I'm feeling this Two of Pentacles. Both of these things. I'm going back and forth between them. And it's really a frustrating energy. And what's crazy, Gemini, I don't even think this is you. It might be you, but then again, relationship roles are reversed. Either way, these two people were together and they're not anymore. And they would be like kind of amazing together. But she is enforcing a code of justice that she's got to. He's still dealing with a lot of these devil energies. And you guys, I explained it in another reading earlier. We have the devil on this on the table twice. It's fear. It's self-doubt. It's the unhealed part of yourself. That's what's trying to come between the union of these two people. But we have the Star. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Justice. We have the Lovers, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I feel like there is love between these two people. I feel like the universe wants it to happen. They're stubborn as fuck. Okay. What do I want clarified right now? I want to see this. Just give me near future energy. What energy is entering the situation? Or where is this energy headed? In near future, what's coming up? I got to do a quick shuffle. But it's an upright stack, so... It's really in their hands. It's really in their hands. Chariot. It's about intention and choice. Somebody, he's moving forward, but he's got some doubt. What will resolve this doubt? Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. What's going to resolve this Two of Pentacles? He's got to put one down. I can't make this up. This is the third deck that this Two of Pentacles came from. But what I like here is he feels like if he feels like in order to pursue this love, he has to put aside something that's very important to him. And in this card, he realizes he doesn't have to decide. They can coexist. Okay? I have 19 and 9. But this Two of Pentacles came out of all 3 decks, you guys. He might be juggling options, and he's thinking about coming towards her. But it's just... Give me advice for the Gemini. Give me advice for the Gemini, please. 10 of Pentacles. Well, I mean, you show me enough Two of Pentacles cards, it's going to add up to 10, right? Can you show me one more? You guys stop. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I wanted to understand the meaning of this 10 of Pentacles, and it's sitting right in front of me because it was the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun card, which is number 19, that came out to me. Okay. by understanding this. Ha ha ha, we did it, you guys. I'm acting like a weirdo, but it just came to me. This is how we get to this butterfly card. Okay. Both of these people need to understand that they can stand as sovereign individuals and still build a successful future together. And with this Emperor reversed, I feel like these two people are so devoted to their own sovereignty that there's almost like a little too much defensiveness, a little too much controlling, a little too much skepticism of the partnership. But there is mutual love for one another. They're just not together. He hasn't made the choice. He needs to make the choice. He just needs to decide. This King of Swords wants to come towards her. And he feels like the love, the attraction itself is going to do enough. But he needs to make a choice. Okay? About what he's going to leave behind. What behaviors is he going to no longer engage in? Or what belief systems or emotions is he going to no longer entertain? But there's a dramatic, the change is coming. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. These are divine timing cards, you guys. And the star means that what's on the other side, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be beautiful. This is renewal. This is renewal. This is a bright, new, potential future. Y'all, I've been talking too long. It's 42 minutes in, okay? Gemini, if this is a person trying to come at you, understand this. They want their sovereignty as much as you want yours. Okay? This is a person around whom it is safe to express yourself. That's I'm giving you permission. Okay? Because as long as you stand strong and stand by your truth. Because what I said about Gemini's blending with the people that they're surrounded by, it's how you end up losing a sense of yourself within a relationship. Okay? So you've got to remember to let your own personal individuality shine. Keep it shining. Don't shut it down for anybody. As long as you can keep it shining, you can move forward and build stability with this person. Okay? I love this message, you guys. Okay? Other signs are going to be so mad because it's like twice as long as theirs. But whatever. Okay? We're Geminis. We talk a lot. Okay? You know what I was doing? Expression. I love you guys. I love this card so much. I'm actually probably just going to leave it here so I can stare at it until I sit back down to do some more readings. Okay? Thank you so much for letting me deliver this message to you. I love you all, Gemmies. We're going to be great. We're going to be awesome. Okay? Very specific message, but if it was yours, you got like 40 minutes of it. So, I love you guys. All right? Take good care of yourself and Happy New Year.